Hey everybody, welcome back to Ryan Makes Sense. Today we are looking at defense slash missile stocks. This is in response to a viewer requested video who wants to see which stocks are going to do well given what's going on with our um, event with Israel, Palestine, etc. And Iran and everything that's just going on. So what we're going to do is we're going to look at missile stocks within the aerospace and defense industry. So to do that, I'm just going to go up here and type missile, and it's going to show us some stocks. Okay, so we have Boeing, which is interesting. So we want aerospace and defense. We have several stocks. Let's just open them up. Boeing, CVU, Lockheed Martin, Moog. I've never heard of Moog. Northrop Grumman. I've heard of them. Parsons. They do missile defense systems. We're going to look at that. RTX and Spirit Aerosystems Holdings. So we've got quite a few to look through. I'm going to go ahead and I'm not sure how to make this super quick, but let's just look at high level what's going on. Boeing has had issues with their aircrafts. They did have the whistleblower that disappeared from life, so that's unfortunate. The stock is below the 50 SMA on the monthly. I just spit a little bit. It is almost to the 200 SMA on the monthly. So, oh man, look how close this was to touching the 365-day SMA. That's crazy. Okay, so basically this stock has not done much over the past 4 years. I mean, it's gone up, it's gone down, it's gone up, it's gone down, but this is the same price that it was back in 2017. Um, so again, key areas to watch for Boeing, in my opinion, are gonna be 159, and you can see we're heading down, and it looks like there is support right here. You see the stock has bounced off this several times, came under once. Again, support, 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 support. 122 looks like a possible good opportunity to consider getting into Boeing if you are looking to get into Boeing. Um, just drawing some charts. Yeah, we could see this is our apex here. We could see some ping ponging here before we see a move up or a move down. I feel comfortable waiting on this one just given everything that's going on. So, Boeing, that's what's going on there. Institutions own 64%. That is old data. New data shows BAS. BA is what we want. Okay. So old data again says institutions own 64%. New data, this website that we're going to be showing here is updated regularly, is up to 74%. So that's a 10% increase. And we can see that Boeing ownership is almost at all-time highs again. Vanguard added about 2.5 million shares. Newport decreased 12 million shares. BlackRock added 3 million. You extrapolate that how you want, your representation. Boeing is not profitable, by the way. They are losing 2 billion, but they make 76 billion. So there's that. Their quick ratio is a 0.25, meaning if they close their doors tomorrow, they would be hurting. They would not be able to pay back debts or notes. That is insane. So again, I feel comfortable holding. The money flow on this one's going down. Momentum, obviously, it looks like strength. It just looks like 122. I think 122 we can wait, and that's Boeing. We're moving on. All right, moving on to bigger, better things. This is a penny stock. Okay, interesting. CVU. Let's see. CVU. Let's get out of here. All right. CVU has been on a downtrend as long as the stock has been around. All right, we're having some internet difficulties here. Okay. So again, this is down to $2. I'm trying to see where this chart goes. Okay, it's been to $2 before. It's been at 90 cents and then it went to 15. Okay, so this thing's no stranger to these lows. We're on the monthly. This is crazy. They're profitable. Sales are flat. Shares outstanding are about the same. Look at this EPS growth here. That's amazing. Yeah, institution is booming. Price to earnings is 1.96. We're going to find something wrong with this one because this sounds too good to be true. Are they based in the US? They are. Okay. Oh, okay. So they engage in manufacture of structural assemblies, integrated systems, and kitted components for the international aerospace and defense markets. Its products are used by customers in the production of fixed-wing aircraft, helicopters, electronic warfare systems, intelligence, surveillance, and recon systems, missiles. The company was founded by Arthur August. Okay, so pretty flat earnings, barely any selling. They have 5 million in cash. Come on. Total assets 76 million, total liabilities 54 million. That's about a $26 million buffer. No, about a $22 million buffer. What am I talking about? What's going on? I'm not seeing anything red flaggy here. Nothing red flag like. So what we're gonna do, I've charted this one up before. Great. We're heading into our apex, but what I want to see is what the yearly momentum is and if it's ready to turn around. So just give me one moment. Things are going to freeze up here for just a second. Maybe. Possibly. Maybe. Okay. Dang it. Okay. All right, we're loading the big guns. We're loading the big guns here. And what this is going to show me is the momentum on the yearly. Not a lot of people pay attention to that. Look at this huge red sale candle here. Who sold? 39 million. Someone sold 39 freaking million. Okay, let's go to the yearly. Ooh. Ooh. We're approaching the light red. Ooh, give this again 3 years for a reversal upward. Ooh, mama. Wow. Okay, let's take these off. Remove all studies. Wow. So again, this apex, once it breaks up, possibly the momentum is looking to move. Very interesting. Good to know. Very, very good to know. Okay. So what are institutions and hedge funds doing? Thank you for asking. Let's check. Institutions own 27%. That is old data. New data shows 16%. They're selling. Ooh, yeah, look at this. Uh, no real big ownership. We have Paul Packer, who sold 200,000 shares. John Rudolph added about 50,000 shares. And Royce and Associates sold 5,000 shares. Interesting. I mean, Vanguard does own 177,000 shares. Nothing like no 13 or no significant ownership that requires that type of reporting. BlackRock 26,000 shares. I mean, there's reputable companies in here that own it. This is very interesting. Very. And with the years you have for potential reversal, I mean they're profitable. They make $86 million and they only have 9 million shares float. I mean, this seems like a nice little gem. I'm gonna use the word gem. Extremely low float. This is just awesome. Sales over the past 5 years are positive. Earnings per share over the next 5 years, that's laughable because nobody honestly knows what 5 years is going to look like. But yeah, I like this one quite a bit. They had earnings last month, but I think the long-term risk reward here, if you have money to park and you're okay with not seeing it for 5 years and you're okay to dollar cost average and check on this periodically, this is one to maybe consider. So I spent a lot of time on this one. We're moving on. Sorry. Just going on. Lockheed Martin, just it just up and to the right. I don't know what other type of analysis is needed. All the way from 2000, from 1990, from 1980, 1983. This was a $6 stock. Now it's $464. I don't think much analysis is needed. I think this is just one that you just buy and hold forever because that's what it looks like. And they win big contracts with the US. And I think we could probably find an article. Award. Yeah, no. Lunar Team Award. Let's see if there's military. I don't know. For Lockheed wins 4.1 billion battle command system. Again, I don't really think I need much analysis. The shares are being gobbled up by institutions and retail hedge funds, etc., organically. Beautiful. Sales are up and to the right. EPS up and to the right overall. I don't know what else I could say about this one. This one's solid, whether you agree or not on what's going on in the Middle East. I mean, this is just a stock that's solid. It's in the S&P 500. So if you're in the S&P 500, you have a little bit of exposure to this. I mean, up and to the right, this one's just solid. Um, okay, Moog. Oh my God. This went from 32 to 159 in a matter of 4 years. I think this one definitely needs to chill out, and I think this candle, it's gonna chill out. Yeah. Basically, I want to see the stock come back to $100. Yep, it broke out of this Darvis box. Come back to 100, and I think we're in business. But this stock has ran so hard. It is, it's oversold on the monthly, which means it should, I don't want to say crash, but it should come down. It's not even that. It's a 27 price earnings compared to like some of these other tech stocks that are 100 plus. This isn't bad. This isn't bad, but it is hot. It's super hot. Just I would give this some time. How far back does this go? This goes back to 80s again. You would have been better off buying Lockheed, but this goes back all the way to the 80s. Okay. What else can I say? I mean, I think it needs a breather. Is it going to have a breather? You just don't know. I think it will. They are profitable. They do have a dividend. Sales are up and to the right. EPS up and to the right overall. Kind of have a weird one here. Shares are being organically accumulated. I mean, just wait, just wait. I know you, it's actually, I don't know you, but I know looking at a stock that takes off can give you FOMO, fear of missing out. Just give it some time. Give it some time. We'll see what else we've got on the lineup. Let's go. All right. Northrop Grumman. Grumman? Same price as Lockheed almost, actually. What do we got here? Northrop. We're going to load. Again, shares are being naturally, organically eaten. Sales are up and to the right. EPS, this is not good. What's the... I want to see the chart. Is the chart hurting? What's this one doing? Come on, chart. There we go. Let's look at the monthly here. Wow, up and to the right. This is like almost the same looking chart as Lockheed, literally. Not oversold. Momentum's actually turning up here. Money flows up. This might be a decent one to look at a position only because you can see the relative momentum turning up. MACD, convergence, divergence, flipping, strength going up, and money flow going up. Everything's going up on this one. I mean, I think the next level to watch is 551. Earnings were last week. So, yeah. They did get an upgrade to 532. I say 551. I say 551 is my target. They're profitable. Their margins are actually not that strong, 16%. They do offer a dividend. They're in the S&P 500. They're just a solid, freaking solid company. Compared to Moog, a little bit pricey, but again, the technicals are not as hot as Moog. So, yeah. What you could also consider if they're, I mean, if you want to be, if you want to have exposure to all the aerospace, defense, missile, tactical, surveillance, reconnaissance stocks, there's got to be an ETF that has all of this, so you're exposed to all of it, and the volatility is compact. So you're not exposed to large moves up or down, and you're not in one investment. So consider that. Maybe I'll do a video on it. Let me know if you want me to do that. So Northrop Grumman 551 is my target. It's gonna keep going up and to the right. So 551 is my final verdict. I don't know what else to say. Parsons Group. Let's see what we've got going on here. Oh my God. Swim from 29 to 80. This is way too hot. Yep, RSI is way too hot. It's coming down, baby. And when I say it's coming down, it is going to come to... Oh, what a perfect. Wow, this broke out of the ascending triangle. You can see just absolutely picture chart perfect. So I think we're going to see this come back down to $62, $63. And then we'll see how it acts around here. It is very expensive right now. Sales are just up and to the right. Beautiful. They're actually adding shares to the pool. Earnings per share is a U, but it's up and to the right. So yeah, this is going to look good. Their gross margins are 22%, so a little bit more attractive than the last one we just looked at, which I am blanking on. Not Lockheed. Gosh, I don't know. Just rewind. Anyway, this one looks decent. Again, it's hot. Let it come down. It's hot. Let it come down. We're gonna move on. RTX. Let's see what it's done. Okay. This looks like the Lockheed chart if you were to zoom in on it. It did go from 70 to 100, so about 30% gain there. Beautiful, beautiful. Earnings per share is actually going down. This one you might want to watch and see what they do with their EPS because it could actually impact the stock. But I mean, look at the relative momentum, the money, the momentum convergence divergence, moving average convergence. I think if this breaks 103, this thing's up into the moon. This has been around again since 1980. $2 stock. Wow. So, yeah, 103. I think we go higher. Um, again, if you were to ask me what are my top aerospace and defense, missile, recon, surveillance, bomb stocks, I would say maybe look at an ETF or invest in the S&P 500 because the most attractive ones have been in the S&P 500. So for stability purposes. So RTX, awesome chart. Again, just up and to the right. I don't know what else to tell you. America loves bombs, I guess. I really don't know what else to say. All these charts are just beautiful. When I say beautiful, they're up and to the right. So, we're on our last stock, Aerospace Systems. It's like this one. Ooh, this one's actually not performing like the others. Not profitable. Gross margin is 3%. What? Every $100 they put in, they get $103 back. What? What in the pancakes is going on? Are institutions loading the boat on this one? I don't know what's going on. Did they lose on contracts? I really don't know. They just got. Do they? They design and manufacture aerostructures for commercial and defense air. So that's why they're I think they're taking a hit because of Boeing. They're taking a hit because of Boeing. And I can see people talking about that. Gosh, the things you pick up. The things you pick up. They're adding shares, not good. Sales are fine. They're not profitable. Old data says institutions own 97%. New data shows 98%. New highs there. BlackRock, Vanguard, what are they doing? Vanguard added 500,000 shares. BlackRock added 1 million shares. Wellington sold 6.3 million shares. Holy cow. Alliance Bernstein sold about 2 million shares. Steadfast added 6 million shares. FMR added about 7 million shares. So craziness. Is this a good price for Spirit Aerosystems? I don't know. I think if we're going to run my calculation on this one, only because it's the only stock that's getting pounded. So we're gonna do my calculation. And this, if you're wondering how my calculation works, when I worked at a micro cap company, we had financial regulators come in and they essentially said every 100 million in sales was equivalent to $1 stock price. And I've added basically, I look at the sales, income, market cap. If the market cap's over $1 billion, cash, debt divided by the shares float. And we're going to see how close this is. So, yeah, let's check this out. Balance sheet. Total assets 6.9 billion, total liabilities 7.4 billion. Wait. Total assets 6.9 billion, total liabilities 7.4 billion. I'm not going to want to be the one who says it, but if you Google liabilities larger than assets, you get the B word and it rhymes with bankruptcy. Sounds like bankruptcy. Okay. Dangerous situation to be in. I can see why the stock is falling. They have 823,600,000 in cash. Total debt, they have 4,103,000,000 flat. Okay, and is this USD? Yes, thank goodness. Okay. Yeah. And we're going to take this and divide it by 115,280,000. This is a $50 stock trading at $32. Analysts have a $35 price target. My 50 is closest to Citigroup. Yeah, it's not in any S&P 500. If you bought this in 2008, you're pissed because you have been flat. And oh, they may offer a dividend. I don't know if they do. Let's see. Nope, I don't think they do. So you have held this for purposes unknown. But it did go to $8 to 103 and then just crashed to 17 and now it's at 32. So, with that said, do I like this one? I would wait. And I do see a bear flag. If you're wondering what a bear flag is, it is basically here's our flagpole. I guess I could make it more flagpole. Here's our flag, and I think we're gonna see some more downside. I actually want to see this come back to the teens. I want to see this come back to the teens. They do have earnings next week, so we'll see what happens. But yeah, I don't know how to feel about this one. It's been confused for the last year and a half, basically, in terms of momentum. It's gone down, up. So, I mean, this is a nice little flag we're in. I think we'll get a good idea on the 7th. And for the downside, if the stock does miss on earnings, I think we're going to get to 28. If it does beat, I think we'll go to 38. And I'm checking the Bollinger Bands on that. And those are basically just levels between the stocks. It just, those Bollinger Bands are based on the movement of the stock. So those are my bearish and bullish thoughts on this. Long term, I think I want to see this get down back to the teens because I'm selfish. But if you're in this one, good luck on earnings. We'll see what happens. If you made this far, consider subscribing. Thank you for going through all this with me. Have a great day. Bye.